What up YouTube, it's Heretic here and I'm back with another deck profile. Today we are going to be looking at M Sceptile and then along with its partner from the new set, Lugia-EX. Brand new Lugia-EX, a lot like the old Mewtwo-EX actually. Arrow Ball attack that does the exact same thing as X-Ball for the same energy cost. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. 3 Sceptile-EX and 3 M Sceptile-EX. So, M Sceptile has a new ancient trait called Theta Stop, which prevents him from being affected from all of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities. So stuff like the Crobat line, Golbat and Crobat, using their Sneaky Bite and Surprise Bite abilities, cannot touch this guy. Other stuff, anything that might have like a catcher type ability in expanded format, like Genesect with Red Signal would be an example. He is completely unaffected by things like that. And then for Grass and a Colorless, he does 100 and lets you accelerate up to 2 Grass energies out of your hand to your bench Pokemon however you like, and any bench Pokemon that get energy attached to them from the effect of this attack also heal all damage from them. So pretty nice attack there. 220 HP is also pretty solid. And the second attack on the regular Sceptile is also relevant for this deck, which is for 1 Grass and 1 Colorless. You do 60, plus if your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, it does 70 more, totaling 130 damage. And that's going to become pretty important here. That is actually one of our more powerful attacks that we can use with this deck. So 3-3 Sceptile. And then we play a 1-1 Ariados line, and Ariados is used solely for his ability, and that is that once during your turn you can poison both active Pokemon, but the catch here is that it does not affect grass type Pokemon. So whether he's active himself or one of your Sceptiles, they will not be poisoned. And then inflicting that poison on your opponent's active Pokemon will make our regular Sceptile's second attack, Unseen Claw, do 130 damage before inflicting the poison. So, just a really easy way to kind of add a whole bunch of extra damage on there. Then we have 3 copies of Lugia-EX, and this guy, 2 colorless, does Arrow Ball. It's the exact same thing as the old Mewtwo-EX's X-Ball. 20 damage times the number of energy attached to both Lugia and your opponent's active Pokemon. And then he has a Donphan Wreck-like attack for his second attack, Deep Hurricane, which does 80, and if there is a Stadium card in play, you discard it and it adds another 70 damage, so that can be used as a potential finishing attack as well. And then we played 2 Shaymin-EX, actually really considered making it 3. With the new rotation going XY on, there are not a lot of really good draw supporters right now, as really behind Professor Sycamore we're looking at cards like Professor Birch's Observations and Shauna. So I think Shaymin-EX really has an important place in the meta now, even more so than before. As now it's not just to make decks go off super fast, but just because we need that extra draw power, and it is that important. We also play 1 Hoopa-EX, because you can search out Sceptile, M Sceptile, and Shaymin, or just whatever array of EXs you want, Lugia, etc., etc. It's just really good for getting board presence out, especially early game. Supporters, we play 4 Professor Sycamore, because that's single-handedly the best draw supporter in the game now. There's not even any question with N and Culver's both rotating out. We also played 2 Professor Birch, because it draws on average half a card more than Shauna, so mathematically the better option. Then we play 1 copy of Ace Trainer if we fall behind. Kind of a pseudo replacement for N. Not really, but it's not terrible, at least as a 1-of. And then 2 copies of Lysander and 1 Hex Maniac. That's mainly if Rogue Vileplume decks do start to show up. You can also drop it turn 1 to stop your opponent's Shaymins, or to stop anything else that ability-wise that might be troubling, because we don't know what other decks we might start to see here as the new format unfolds. We also play 3 copies of Forest of Giant Plants, aka Broken Vine Space. That is basically that allows us to get Mega Sceptile and Ariados into play ASAP and allows us to go Hoopa, Sceptile, Spirit Link, Mega Sceptile, Shaman, draw a whole bunch. Which is pretty good. 4 VS Seeker to get supporters back. 3 Trainer's Mail to kind of reach for stuff, make things go a little faster. 3 Ultra Ball to search out more Pokemon and lower our hand count for Shaman. 3 copies of Switch. So after Sceptile charges something up, you can just kind of switch into it and then use it to accelerate more energy later if you need to. And then 1 Professor's Letter and 1 Energy Retrieval to keep energy in hand for Mega Sceptile's attack. 3 Spirit Links, 2 Muscle Bands, and then we play 4 double colorless energies and 9 basic grass. So that's Mega Sceptile Lugia. Originally I thought this deck was going to be just incredible. I may have been wrong about that. I still personally think that Mega Manectric is better than Mega Sceptile, but healing all damage off yourself is pretty good. And if the meta stays Toad heavy, hitting it for weakness is pretty good too. So that's what I got for you guys right now, and I hope to see you all soon. Cheers!